said if John Frog's fan and John Frog himself are mad about wedding song, I understand why they are mad, because maybe their mothers were never wedded. About wedding or marriage, how important it is in someone's life.
Yeah.
John Frog will go to a point that maybe even when he gets married, maybe he will look for another man to get his wife pregnant.
Why? How would you say something?
When will
Hey guys, this is KP Podcast. So today's episode will be so amazing because I have your greatest artist of all time in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Alijoma. Hello, my brother.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Nice to have you. How has it been for you?
It's been good. I've been busy. I've been
We didn't even know he is in the country. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
How artist moves in the darkness.
No, we don't move in the darkness. It's just that I've been really I had a lot of events happening within this time. So I was in Nairobi for Sudo Gala, and then I celebrated the Independence Day in Gulu.
In Gulu?
Yes.
Here in Uganda?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I also, my management got contacted here in Kampala.
Exactly.
They needed a club appearance. We did yesterday.
So yeah, I attended. It was likely.
Yeah.
See you here with me
It
today.
was nice. It's nice seeing you there.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you so much.
We'll just maybe share little things that your fans don't know, because mostly you would go for his music. Definitely, you won't find anything there of how your life is and all that. So maybe how can you tell us about your musical background or how you started it, just to have a clear view?
I believe people who've been following my music for the the past 10
last
years,
10 years,
really know the kind of music I do. But yeah, I would say I'm not this artist who does music for hype. My music is it carries a lot of meaning. It's a generational kind of music that anyone can listen to, whether you're old, whether you're young. And my focus has been building the culture of South Sudan. I've been authentic for all these years, and realize that my people don't understand how being authentic is so powerful. Because if I try to be like West African artists, there's no way I'll be better than them. But if I'm being myself, they will feel something different that they don't have. And that's what I've been fighting for all these years. I just want to make sure that I have a very strong fan base at home, that when the foreign media or the foreign artists see my audience, they will know I'm the big deal in my country, and they will give me the respect that I deserve.
I believe in that. I know that they believe you have your own style of music.
Yes.
It's not actually a matter of following how Nigerians sing and all that.
Yes.
So how does that make you feel, having your own style that at least you should be having people copying up?
I'm so proud. At first it was not easy. I started my music here in Uganda. And you see, it was really hard, because when I started, doing R&B music, and the R&B was most of us were influenced by the Black American singers, the Chris Brown, and and it was a trend back then. Like if you don't sing like any of these guys, then you're not shit. You're nothing. So I started doing R&B, and it didn't really work for me. I could see artists being brought from Juba to perform here in Kampala, and we're here in Kampala as artists. And I started asking myself, so what is going on? Am I really doing the right thing? And this is when I realized, I really need to rebrand myself.
Yeah.
I said, I really need to rebrand myself. So I changed my name. I changed my stage name.
So
Yes, I had a stage name.
which
Wavy.
was?
It was Chris Nicky. Yeah.
Because I'm surprised now.
Yes, I had a stage name, and it didn't really work because it was just influence. Everybody wanted something that that
Or the
will
local
connect.
names that you used to call yourself when just starting things
You
before
know,
studios.
it's not even about the local name. This was actually a name given to me by my friends. Back then you need to have names that are connected to Chris Brown, to Asha, and to who. So I had that, but then I realized it doesn't reflect who I am, and I had to change my name and rebrand myself, and that's when I started actually recording my music in the local language. And a year after, I started getting a very serious fans base coming in, and I said, okay, this is it, and I kept doing that.
Okay. Now we talk of influencers. We have those who came before you in music. And I know I would say they are not the modern ways of musicians that I would feel maybe influence you to do music. Or if there's a certain type of way, then maybe
Of course,
you can tell
as
who could be that
growing up,
inspired you.
growing up in all Sudan, you'll just understand. Most of our parents were listening to Lingala,
Yes.
the Sudanese music, Mohamed Werdi, Mahmoud Abdelaziz, and so on.
Yeah.
And so, growing up, I was listening to that kind of music. Until around 2006-5, I started listening to Nyankol Matiang, Johnson Joe, John Kuduse, Rob Nyonkwal, Ajing Matiang, all these big artists. And around 2007, 2008, we started listening to people like Emmanuel Lasso, Emmanuel Kembe. And so I'd say my music is influenced by our local South Sudanese artists, the Sudanese artists, the likes of Mahmoud Wardi and Mahmoud Abdelaziz. In fact, I listen to Mahmoud Abdelaziz a lot. And
I think up to now.
Yeah, I still listen to him, yeah. So, and also the Congolese music, Kofi and Awilo, of course, you will not miss that. So to say, my music really, got inspired by all these people, but mostly Johnson Joke.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we talk of social media today, do you feel like it's giving people platforms that are coming up, maybe including you today, because if is there a power of social media promoting musicians?
I'm telling you, back then was really hard. You have to record the song, promote it on the ground, and if you're not on the ground, you'll be so hard. But social media has really done. It's actually helping artists a lot. I'll tell you now that there's many artists that you got to know through social media, especially TikTok. And TikTok is the only platform that's promoting music. And so most artists are getting recognized now. Like there's no artist that's going to struggle like how we struggle. Like you just record a song today, go to the studio, record a song and release it on TikTok, and boom, you already know.
So it's something good how people are paying attention to social media now.
Yes, social media is good. But then still, it's also being misused.
Exactly.
It's working for other people, but for the South Sudanese, we're really misusing it because TikTok is a good platform to push your product. But you don't on TikTok, you don't put like a finished product. Exactly. There's where actually people get the finished product.
Yeah.
But if you don't go that far, your music will only remain on TikTok. And it's happening a lot in South Sudan because we don't give directions to our fans where they should find our music. And some of these artists, they get overexcited. When you get 1,000 videos that are like that, 1,000 videos
that don't
out
get
of your
attention,
sound, of your original sound,
yes, the sound,
or 2,000 or 5,000, you start getting and then at this point you don't even care. You don't even want to direct them to YouTube, to Spotify or Apple Music, and at the end of the day, you're not going anywhere and you're not able to even do another song because that song should have been, the gate pass for you. because at least you'll make money on YouTube and Spotify. You'll be able to shoot a video for it,
Yeah.
or even record another song.
That's really good.
So yeah, so that's where we are misusing it. But to other countries, they are really enjoying it. They're really enjoying it because you'll go to TikTok, immediately from TikTok you go and look for the song on YouTube. Some of these artists actually they end up not even dropping the song on YouTube or anywhere, so you don't find the songs. So you end up listening to that small clip that you know on TikTok.
Yes.
When people go to the concerts, you start the whole song. Maybe the part you placed on TikTok is the end of the song. So somebody will just be looking at you where they don't know what you're singing until that part comes up. And boom, so that's the song. And they're not going to look for it because they don't even know the title.
That's really a problem.
Yeah.
Now, Alijoma, how people are obsessed of Ronaldo or Messi. That debate is something on top. But we also have our own debate in South Sudan music industry today, which is like on the debate of big artists in South Sudan. What would be your scale and views on it? Because there are people who claim put you there, Alijoma, the big artist, but there are those who claim themselves to be.
To be honest,
yeah.
in a competition or where there is comparison, there's no way that I'll say that there's anyone that's better than me. But what I know for sure is there are many good artists in South Sudan. There are best artists in South Sudan. But I see myself, I'm one of the best artists in the country. And when it comes to myself comparing me with someone, then I say I am actually the best. Because I know even that person will also know that they are the best on their own ways. So we are different people. We do different kind of music. They may be the best at what they do. And I am the best at what I do. So I don't compete with people. I compete with myself. I always want to be better than who I was yesterday. And that's what I focus on. So if people are saying the other person is better than me, and then there are people who say
there
I'm
are
better
proclaimers who claim for themselves.
Yes. So what I don't like to say it because I just like to do it, and I've been doing it for more than 10 years now. So that should tell someone
who the God is.
Who is actually the God.
So if you see this kind of beefs in the industry, do you feel that they're okay or they're not just a healthy competitions or unprofessional?
Controversies are good when they are not taken personal. They are very good. They help in the growth of the industry as long as they are not taken personal.
Yes.
It's just like me and you, like there's where I don't agree with you and you don't agree with me. And you should remember that way. It means that I don't agree with you, but you're not my enemy. You also don't agree with me, but you're not my enemy. It means that we don't have a common interest. And it should be that way. We'll start doing debates, we'll talk, and people will know who is telling the truth or who is actually doing the right thing. So there's nothing wrong with controversies. They're really good as long as we don't take them personal. Because our only problem now in the country is that people take these things so personal to a point that they miss the point of what they were actually doing this for in the first place. Because what is the point of why would you create a controversy that you're not going to benefit from?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's where we get it wrong, but there's really nothing wrong with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now there are videos running on social media of Rayvanny, because he went to South Sudan of celebrating their independence.
Yes.
So their video, I guess you have come across them roundings on social media.
Yes.
In some interview of Easy was asked the musicians that he really know or he has worked with in South Sudan. Then he was like, who's this guy? It's like he had forgotten your name.
And then
he
he's
started
trying to describe me,
the wedding song artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you feel like people were saying it was fed.
Did a song with Wingboy.
Okay.
Yeah. John Frog. And the other guy with the bleach.
The bleach?
They're calling him the wedding artist and stuff. Alijoma, my broski, yes, yeah.
Across the video, yes. And all that I've seen in that video is that Rayvanny was influenced by someone, by people who always try to mock me on something that is not even bad. But you know, illiteracy is a disease. When you're illiterate, you think something is really bad. Yes, I do perform in weddings. I do compose wedding songs, but I see nothing wrong with weddings. Like wedding actually is one of the most important events in a person's life. Yeah, and people who do weddings are actually very important people. Yeah, and they're rich people. There's no way you'll be able to pay an artist 5,000, 10,000
Yes.
to come to and perform in your wedding, or to compose a customized wedding storyline. Yeah, or maybe your love soundtrack. So thing is, it didn't get to me. Like I saw it as nothing, and I didn't want to reply to it, because the only thing that actually got me mad is the fact that he claimed that he has worked with me
in a song.
That's what he said. He said, yeah, how, because he was asked who he has worked with, and he mentioned Wingboy, he mentioned John Frog, and then all of a sudden he pretended that he doesn't know me. He starts saying, oh, and this other guy, with bleached hair, and they call him wedding artist. That's how you describe someone that has ever worked with you?
No.
So I've never worked with Rayvanny before, but I see where this is coming from. I see exactly where it's coming from, and I really want to talk about this because some of my brothers, they're the one actually that's bringing this disrespect to us. I met with Rayvanny for the first time in Nairobi last year when I was doing the project with Ian.
Yeah.
So he came to Nairobi. He wanted to work with Davido, but he doesn't have like a direct access to Davido. So there's Ubi Franklin. Ubi Franklin is the manager of Ian, and he also, he does some business for Davido. So he came and he found us at the hotel where Rayvanny, where Yanya was, where Davido was, and all of us. And I got introduced to him at first by KRG the Don. And then later on, Yanya actually introduced me to him. Actually, they were actually in the lounge, and I was outside. When I came in, I found Yanya actually showing him my videos, my performance in Dubai, in Egypt and in Australia. And from there, now he introduced himself to me, I introduced myself, and then he followed me, and I followed him back. We exchanged contacts, and that's it. So the next day, when I was doing the recording now with Yanya, so he was there, then he left. He went to his room. So we were all there. John Frog was there. His management, all these people were there. We recorded the song in the hotel, me and Yanya, just in the room. I think you saw the video. So after finishing the song, Rayvanny then came back. And Ubi Franklin said, you guys, I've spoken to Davido, and you guys have a free session. Yeah, all of you. No. Davido has
among
left.
yourselves.
Among us ourselves.
Yeah,
We're all there. There's actually an artist that is under Davido. It's called Ashidopi. This guy was also there. So Ubi said, you guys, you can just do something. So Rayvanny took the microphone and told the producer to be playing some beats. So the producer played some beats. He kept on recording. You record like for 2 minutes and say, you know what? Put another one. For 2 hours. And we just seated there. He didn't want to give the mic to someone else to do something. So this is when Frog came in, and Frog said, hey, Rayvanny, we've been talking on phone, and you said you were going to drop a verse on my song. Now that you are here, I think it would be perfect. This is the producer, and he has the song with him.
That's John Frog telling
That's Frog telling, we're just in the room. And he humiliated John. And
Rayvanny?
and I didn't like that. because he sent John to his photographer. Like, he's not even his manager,
That's a photographer.
just a photographer.
Yeah.
And he started telling John, we'll talk. Yeah, maybe you should just come to Tanzania and we talk. And the studio is just right there. So in a few minutes now, the producer played a song that I was actually supposed to do with Yanya. But then my management and Yanya's management decided to choose a different song.
Yes.
So the other one now was left. So he had the song and he liked it. So he wanted to do something on the song. Then the producer himself said, you know what? This song is nice, but I don't see you. I don't see you in this song. Not in a bad way. Sometimes there's really a song that you just know.
Yeah.
Nobody should actually get that.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys can work on something else. So that was it. That same night, I dropped Frog to his apartment.
Mm.
So while we were in the car, we talked about the humiliation that happened earlier. And then Frog was actually mad. And then I told him, you know what, bro? We should actually stop doing this. Running after these foreign artists is going to bring for us a lot of disrespect.
And
like
the
what,
industry
like
as
what
well.
just happened to the industry.
Mm.
You need to be working with people who value you. Yeah. People who know your worth. And he said, yeah, it's okay. I don't want even to work with him again. He's even a flop artist. He went to Europe recently and his shows did not work. That was his statement. And a week later, Frog is in Tanzania doing a collaboration with Rayvanny.
Mm.
And even after Rayvanny did the verse on the song, he charged John Frog, and Frog paid him for the song. And he also charged him again to be part of the video. And this is where things got worse now. John didn't have money. He didn't have enough money to pay him for the video. So he had to call someone in Juba to send him that money.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, was it Bolabuk or Al-Mahim? There's somebody he called in Juba to send him money.
Mm.
And they were on the set to shoot the video. So Rayvanny came on set, but they wanted the money first before he goes on set.
Yes.
So the person in Juba failed to send the money. Rayvanny asked to walk out of the set and left. So the video didn't come out. So it was like, it's really hurting that after all this humiliation, John Frog had to actually pay Rayvanny to come to South Sudan, and then he got humiliated again. You've seen all that happen.
Yes.
He was at the airport looking like, I don't know.
Like
he was not even the one welcoming Rayvanny. Like he was just there like any other. You're part of the media. He was busy holding his phone, taking videos and pictures. And it was even when Eddie Kenzo came, that was like, the craziest humiliation ever. That, they bouncing back. So, and all this has happened. Now it came to the time of the show. Whoever that contracted Rayvanny is a business person.
Mm.
And I don't know what kind of business they did with John Frog, but that level of disrespect is too much.
Because some people,
I don't actually blame Rayvanny. I blame John Frog, because if he really wants to present South Sudan, he should stop being an international gossiper. You don't go out there trying to get something and you drag someone's name into it. Yeah, I've met with many foreign artists, but there's no any day that you will ever hear that I have problem. You will hear from them that I have problem with John Frog, because if I disrespect John Frog, somebody will disrespect him, because I don't have respect for him. And I cannot show that. If we have our own issues at home, we'll keep them at home. So we should not involve other people into them. Now, people will think now that maybe Alijoma has a problem with the Frog. But actually what is hurting me here is the fact that our people don't value us. All that money they gave to Rayvanny, they could have given it to John. And maybe that event could have been successful.
The sold out.
Invest on South Sudanese, promote it well, get the sponsors, and make sure you do your own at home. Let the world see that you can do it. And this is when we get respected. But what did they do? They got foreign artists to come and fill a stadium. And even they gave them a certificate. They gave Rayvanny a certificate for selling out a stadium. A stadium that is 10K capacity. Now, I don't know where they got the space for the 40K, because they said it is 50K. capacity, and you give it to Rayvanny.
So the certificate has been given to a foreign
That's been given to a foreign
artist that has
and
been
then
invited
and then
within the
now
country.
John Frog illiterate fans are there on media now fighting everyone, saying, yeah, John Frog sold it out. But even the owners of the stadium knows who sold it out, and they gave him the certificate, and they didn't give it to John Frog.
So the records have been
John
given
Frog himself
away.
knows it was not his show. He doesn't even have a content. Do you see how stupid it is that he had to go and post the performance video of Rayvanny, not even a song of him and Rayvanny, but it's Rayvanny performing to his fans, and he posted it. So low-key, it looks like John Frog is it's slowly becoming an event organizer or a promoter. So he's taking the work of K2. Because let me tell you this, yeah? I'll say this. I never get mad. I'll get back to that statement, the wedding thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't get mad about the wedding thing, because you see, John Frog himself, he cannot afford me to compose a wedding song for him.
Yeah.
You see that?
Ali.
So why would you be mad at someone that is even doing better than you? So I see this is too much level of hatred that you have to brand someone as a wedding artist. I've done big songs. Saluk is a very big song. Was it composed for anyone's wedding?
No.
Berke is a very big song. Malaika is a very big song. Butterfly, what I just released recently, is a very big song. And so many other songs. I released club songs when John Frog was just busy in the village. I don't know whatever he was doing. Yeah? And people dance to my music in the clubs. There's nowhere you cannot find my music, whether you go to the club, you go to the community events, you'll find my music, because I'm an artist. I'm a versatile artist. I'm an entertainer. So if I entertain people at the weddings, I also entertain people in clubs. Yeah? I entertain people in community events. That's the whole point of doing music. That's the whole point of doing business.
Yeah.
Rayvanny himself has songs for birthdays. He has songs for weddings. He has songs for New Year celebration. He has all these songs. Rayvanny himself.
They have songs for their politicians.
They even have songs for their politicians.
Yes.
Same thing with Diamond. All these artists, even Davido, when he did his wedding, he paid artists to perform at his wedding, and that doesn't make them wedding artists. Yeah. So there is no such a title as wedding artist. Yeah. But you see, they know that I beat them everywhere. So they try to find ways trying to brand me. So when somebody sees me, they see me more of not an artist. But I always keep on proving them wrong, because the thing is, I always do my thing and they succeed.
Yeah.
One thing I know for sure, John will never do anything on his own. And I said, if John Frog's fan and John Frog himself are mad about wedding song, I understand why they are mad, because maybe their mothers were never wedded. So why should they understand what it means? Yeah, maybe. Or them, they don't even understand the meaning of marriage, because they're not even married. What do they know about wedding or marriage? How important it is in someone's life. Yeah. John Frog will go to a point that maybe even when he gets married, maybe you look for another man to get his wife pregnant.
Why? How do you say something?
When will he do something on his own? When will he ever do something on his own? Yeah. When will he ever do? He has gone to Bali now for Afro Nation or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yes.
Now that's a big show that has a lot of South Sudanese, or a lot of many different nationalities. They've gone there from different continents. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you will go there and you will disgrace us. Do you think you will go there and you command all those fans to shout name of South Sudan? You will not do it. He'll just go there and perform his 2-3 songs. Nobody gives a fuck to him. And you just see the crowd will come and post. It's like, yeah, we did a big show. The thing is, we are giving these foreign artists, we're giving them our money, and we're showing them we are so stupid to a point. The reason I don't do collaborations is because of this.
Yes. Because they receive without giving.
Yes.
Yes.
I want us to build our industry in South Sudan. And if my fans would ask me, what do we do to respond back to Rayvanny, all that he said, where you claim that I've worked with him and then all of a sudden he doesn't know my name. Yeah, that he had to describe me with my looks and what people hates me call me.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so unprofessional of him. But why he did that? Because he disrespected Frog. And He fooled these people. He just acted. Yeah, he came to South Sudan and acted like, hey, there's no problem.
Because there's
Now
no
he's
big
back to
musician. Yes.
Tanzania. Let John Proc text him, maybe we'll get back to him. He been posting things. Did you see him mentioning John?
No.
No.
No collab was mentioned.
No nothing, no nothing.
No work on the project.
They did a collab together and he never posted even a link. And he went to South Sudan and did a song for Browina. That dance style.
Yes.
But he never did with the artists that he did.
Maybe Frog did it for showbiz or something to brag with. Maybe.
No, there is no such as showbiz. You see, people disrespect you. It's like me coming to you now. I just, I pay you because I need something from you. Now we are on your podcast. I just pay you so that you can do this with me. Yeah. So you will never have any respect for me because you just know I'm coming to buy something. But the thing is, you cannot buy talent. Yeah. People like John thinks that you can buy a song. You can buy a song, you can buy all this, but to deliver it is very important. And that's why I respect Davido. He's always honest. He doesn't write most of his songs, but he gives credit to whoever that wrote those songs. Because to deliver the song is very important. If you're an artist now, you can be given the same song by a songwriter.
Yes.
Same song, same beats and everything. But let me tell you, one of these songs, one must be the best. It's not all of them, but it is the same song, same lyrics, same flow, same everything. So deliverance is also another thing. But John would think that he'll do everything on his own. He will deny people that have helped him. He will deny things that people do for him, and he doesn't know. That's being ungrateful. People like Kamba deserve to be given their credit. Kamba has done so much.
Don't you think there's pressure behind that? Because there are certain things you just want to do to brag with, but
no. With the songwriting, there's no pressure.
No,
it's part of the music. It is part of the music. You'll buy a song from a songwriter, give them their credits, and even give them their royalties as the writers. It's happening all over the world. Chris Brown doesn't write most of his songs, and he even writes for other artists. Yeah, so there's really nothing wrong. It is part of the business, but it becomes wrong when you start denying it. Yes. When we really know, when we put you into a studio, you will not write something. But you don't want to give credit to those, because when you start giving credit to these people, they will even work hard. They will give you something nice. Now, since Action Energy, and you've been denying Kamba now has kept inquiry. He has not done any good song for Frog again. He has not written any good song for Frog again. He has not written even a song to John Frog because he has been denying him. And he's only produced and wrote. And he's a very good singer. He doesn't just write the song. He will write the song and sing it fast with his own voice. Give it to you to go and listen to it. Yeah, you know it word by word, then you come and record. So this thing, if we really want to stop this disrespect as South Sudanese, all I can say, we should start boycotting these shows of the foreign artists.
The shows.
Yes. If promoters think that we are not worth it, then we'll have to show them that we are the one who will say we are. So, any foreign artists coming to the country, we'll boycott the show with our funds. We don't go there. We can even do an emergency show. We hear that there's a show happening by a foreign musician, and it's actually our producer, our event organizer that's paying them a lot of money instead of giving it to us, or at least bring that artist and also value us. Yeah, open doors for us. Bring that artist and make sure that they respect us and they know who we are. And at least we do collaborations with them.
But Alijoma,
collaborations out of...
in all these scenarios,
yes.
Where is the union? Because I heard you guys do have a union for all the entertainment industry.
Union. I don't want to talk about union. I feel like the union is being run by people who don't understand the current situation of the industry. As we speak now, the music is being ruled by Gen Zs. The people listening to music now, people who are actually supporting now, that are Gen Zs.
Yes.
And this is what the union, people that are actually controlling union, they're still backward. We're in 2025, they're still in 2015.
Yes.
So union and the artist, we don't get along. So union don't understand this. Even if we try to explain to them now, they will never understand this. So unless we change whoever that is in union, we get someone that has the mindset of building South Sudan's music industry, making sure that we put our product first, that any artist that comes from outside, even the union have to charge them a lot. They have to charge the promoters bringing them. They have to tax them a lot, charge them a lot, so that they have to at least look back to us and say, okay, I think I can just work with Alijoma. I can work with John Frog. I can work with Single D instead of paying a lot of money that I may not get.
Yes.
Yeah. So back to this, the show that happened in Juba now. There are more like it's clear that in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, John Frog is going to be broke and he's going to be in deep shit. Because I'm pretty sure the money they made, cannot cover what they've spent. It can never. Because most of the people like during that time when now the artists were performing, the gate was open for those who were outside. All those kids, they entered. Those who were near the stage, they all
and
came
come
from
and
outside.
fill the remaining spaces.
They came from outside. They had to fill that space. You saw the VIP tables, they were not bought. There was nobody there on those tables. So those who went during the day, are the one actually who paid. So let's say most of those that went there, are kids, and they said
maybe
kids,
it's a sold out, as I said, because we cannot know.
Sold out is not the problem. Do you know what sold out means? You can have a number of people, it's sold out, yes, sold out.
Before that.
But do you think the number that went there can actually get to 60, 80K US dollars?
I don't know, maybe.
It cannot. That's the truth. Because they're claiming 50K. We know the stadium is 10K capacity. We all know. All the South Sudanese we know is 10K. But for showbiz, they write 50K, no problem. It's part of the showbiz. Let them say they're 50K. But the thing is, they know the problem. John is not the one who invested money into the show. There are companies that invested money into the show. And this is how our music business works, by the way. I want you to understand.
Yeah.
As Alijoma, I'll talk to whoever that has money and is an event organizer. I say, you know what, I'm doing an event. I want to do an event in the Juba stadium. And this is my target. I'll be like, okay. So where do I come in? I'll be like, okay, I want you to put money in and we share percentages after deducting the expenses. So you will put in the money and you will be responsible collecting the money at the gate. All. Then later on, you will first deduct his expenses. Then we'll share maybe 60-40. And he takes 60, I take 40. So if the money does not complete whatever that was spent, there's no way we are doing percentage sharing. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So they will go to a point of doing this and they will even demand more from Frog because they didn't get the money back.
Yes.
So where is he going to make the money?
So do you have some people that manage these such businesses that when that kind friendship fails, you run to? Because this thing can backfire anytime. And you find people exposing you, this and this, I gave Alijoma this money to perform here, he didn't show up last time, I did this and this. So that's where I was like...
People take advantage of things, of situations. I don't blame John with whatever that happened to him. But that should serve as a lesson to most artists that you should start believing in yourself. 2 weeks before the event, John was panicking. He didn't see any promotion going on. He just realized that nobody was actually buying all these tables, all this, because at least your show is sold out. When people start buying those tables, the VIP tickets and everything, at least you've sold almost 70% of your show, you can tell at least the show is sold out. But such a thing didn't happen. And Frog was panicking. And this is where the idea of Rayvanny came in, because they needed something that will cover for this. And Frog was he was cornered to a point that he didn't have any say.
Like a choice to make.
He didn't have any choice because he's now seeing he's going down. The show is going to flop. And this person now is demanding and say, okay, I can bring this person, I can do this, but this is what is going to happen. And John Frog has to choose fame over money. But at the end of the day, they duped him. They fucked him up. Now the fame is with Rayvanny. The credit has been given to Rayvanny. Everything has been given to Rayvanny, and now he is left with nothing. So you will not have money, and you will not even have the recognition that has been given to him. It means that in the history of South Sudan,
there's no strategies for him.
Yes, in the history of South Sudan, it is not John Frog that sold it out, because that certificate will remain in the stadium office, and Rayvanny will keep it in Tanzania, not John Frog. So no history written. Maybe the history is written on Facebook for them, but there's no history written in the book of South Sudan, even the national stadium. They know very well whoever they gave the credit to who they know that sold out the show.
Okay.
So at this point, Frog has been fooled. And this is where we need to learn as artists. We need to start believing on ourselves. We need to start building the industry. I have no problem working with John Frog as long as it's whatever that is going to help in the growth of this industry.
Okay.
I have no problem with Frog. I actually don't hate John Frog. I happen to disagree with him. With the decisions that he makes, I disagree with him.
Okay.
But I don't hate him. I'm not his enemy. I just don't agree with him. It's like being in politics, you know. You love, there's what Mokwenlua said last time. He said, me and this person, me and him, we don't agree politically. But socially, we are good friends. We have no problem. We are all South Sudanese.
Yeah.
Same thing here with John Frog. I disagree with John Frog at some point.
That's really good.
I don't hate him. I'm not his enemy. And I'm saying all this because I don't want someone to fall a victim of whatever situation that, because another person will think of doing a show at the stadium, and this is the same thing that will happen. They will bring a foreign artist, they will treat him more than you, they will do everything and give him the credit, and you just be there.
I appreciate you for that. Because another musician will look at this, maybe they will learn from.
Definitely.
Because there are younger artists that are also seeing what is really going through.
Yes.
So now, I guess without even asking this, I've seen how you're really good at fighting all this criticism on social medias and all that. So that's really good. Maybe we're running out of time. Anything for your fans? Maybe expectations?
Yeah. I'll just have to, say, I'll just, my fans have been very amazing to me. They've been so supportive.
Yeah.
And I don't take that for granted. For almost 15 years now, and they've never left my side. They give me the reason to keep on working hard, and I promise never to let them down, because that's what I'm supposed to do, never to let them down. So I'm dropping a song soon.
Yes.
With all these talks and what, I just realized maybe sometimes you don't want to explain yourself too much to people when you are able to do something, because Alijoma, you're a local artist, you sing in Dinka, you do this. But my fans knows that music is a universal language.
Exactly.
So why is it a problem when Alijoma sings in Dinka, yet you listen to Eddie Kenzo who sings in Luganda that you don't even understand? And it's good for you to listen to Rayvanny who sings in Swahili that you don't understand, and you will call them international artists. But Alijoma who sings in Dinka, which is actually the most spoken language in South Sudan, because at least maybe 70% of people in South Sudan, they speak Dinka. So, and my music, it's also a kind of music that even if you don't understand the language, you love it. So that level of mental slavery, we just need to stop it. But my fans, if we really want to fight this, let's start boycotting this foreign artist thingy, because the foreign artists are not the problem. The problem is our event organizers. It means that the only way we can let the event organizers work with us, we boycott the shows that they do. So they make a lot of losses, and they will realize the only thing you need to do is support your own artists.
Yes.
So I'm dropping a new song soon, featuring Iyanya from Nigeria.
Yeah.
I did the song last year, and I kept it for a year actually. I wanted it to be part of my album. It's already part of the album, but I had not actually planned to drop it as soon as now, but I believe this is the perfect time to drop that song. So the snippet is out there already. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, or you're not following me on YouTube, or let's say YouTube, you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, you're not following me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you should do now, because I'm soon dropping a banger, of course.
You guys have had that.
And
What do the
also, thank
liking?
you so much too for
I appreciate Alijoma.
Yeah, thank you so much.
This is a great opportunity having you. Yeah, it has been fun. Yeah. So maybe
I hope
next
to
time.
be here again.
Yeah, of course. We'll wish to see you
Thank
again.
you so much. Thank you so
See
much.
you.
I really appreciate
So
it.
shout out to you guys listening. If you haven't subscribed to my page, go to YouTube, TikTok, same name, KP Podcast. Go subscribe and share to your friend. As you wait for this episode, see you in the next episode. Bye bye, Manjek.